Hello guys, what's good? And you're welcome to another video of our recent week breakdown and the next week outlook, things to watch out for. So as you all know, I've been in losing streak recently, blowing some of my challenge accounts, my profile accounts, and also losing some recent capital upon my life account as well. That is normal fund account. So normally I know that this is a normal thing I have faced before. Losing streak is part of the game, and me winning, I should expect it coming on my way. So not just every time you will win, there's sometimes that the losing streak will appear. So there is nothing to worry about. It's just you taking it in and washing out what's the cause and changing out the pattern. So know what is the cause and making sure you sort it out early. So yeah, I've sit back in some while trying to figure it out and trying to know what is the cause based on in last 2 weeks. Normally I'm active trading my challenge accounts, prop accounts, not my life funding. So I'm active trading them, and based on the hurry of getting back, bouncing back, I went on trading, lot of trade, but not that much as well too. But I ended up blowing some accounts and also taking lesson as well, because I also jot it down and make sure I don't repeat same mistake. So yeah, it has been a good one. And both, so for last week I did not take much trade on my challenger. I just said that I should step back and watch how the trade play out, trying to make sure I go for quality, not quantity. So let's get into the shot so that I'll show you some kind of example and our market watch out for next week. So for good, as you can see, I'll be starting for the last week because I think it has been long I made video about our weekend breakdown. So for good, these are the trade I take for good from last 2 weeks. I did not take this trade, I missed it. I think there's another one. Okay, this is Smash. I already talked about that. So this is where I'll be starting from. So before I saw this trade, I went to daily time frame. Since you all know I trade key level. So I went to daily time frame and I saw that it has already started creating storyline using the support level. So I expect we are still in a bullish trend, not yet in a bearish trend. So this zone is one of the strongest zones that market has been reacting from for a while now. But I'm just waiting, seeing it to close above. But I'm seeing there's a lot of reaction there. So I'm expecting market to break through it. Won't take any much time from there. So I just said I should went to 4 hours. Since, as you can notice, from here we have been having a very good storyline. Saying you use the support here, you use this other block here, the support level, still use this one here again. So it has been a good one. So I expected that it won't leave this one just like that. You have to use this one as well. Though why I miss this trade, I think it is much of refinement, because if I would have taken big say, I can just use this entry here and put my entry this place. It should have been a good one, but I am trying to make sure I take quality over quantity and making sure I don't make any mistake before taking those unnecessary losses. Maybe come and hit my SA before going to TP. So I don't want those mistakes. You understand? So I make sure I refine everything. Make sure I refine it to get lower risk and also high reward, and also getting lower percent of me getting stopped out so easily before moving to my direction, like I've already told you. So that is the purpose of me getting refinement and making sure the decision I take is definitely worth it. So I think I saw something. Okay, this is even 1 hour. I think I saw something in the 4 hour before I went to the 1 hour. So since I already see that market is already rejecting the support level here, so I just feel like getting into the lower time frame and having continuation of me getting the rally move. Since I already see that it's already bringing momentum of rally bullish move, so I expect that this level is already weak, even though it's gonna react, but I expect it to break it out. So I went to the 1 hour before I have the continuation of it. So after seeing this support level, I still went to the 30 minutes, and in the 30 minutes I found out that that support level is being an RBS in the 30 minutes. So, and I know that market won't head over to this support level in the 30 minutes. So I decided to went down to 15 minutes again. I decided to went down in the 15 minutes again, and I found out that I'm having a QM here. So, and this support level is not giving me the confirmation that I want, so I decided to refine the entry in the QM instead of this open and close stuff here. So that is why I removed this and I decided to use it instead, which is closer to my nearest liquidity over here. So that is how I think I can get this entry. Going down to the 5 minutes, same thing, so I didn't bother. So after market reach out here, I'm expecting it to broke and tap. That day it doesn't, so up to the next day, because I also sent it in my Telegram as well. So I thought I already missed it since it is going up. So up to the next day, I find it to come back to the entry, and boom, did not tap. Because if I saw it here, who knows? Maybe I don't do mistake tap buy. So, but it is where discipline over distraction and chasing. So yeah, if I see it, I will not tap it until it tap my entry. Yeah, that is how I'm direct. I don't just chase it. So that is how I left this trade, and it went direct to the TP. This is 8RR, as you can see, 8.6. So that is it for that trade, and it was a miss. So moving on to the next trade, which is, since I already see that it has already broke that strong level, I still went up to the 4 hour time frame, and I saw that it has closed bullish. So what I just need is an continuation as well. So I went down to check which trend line is supporting this level, and going to the 1 hour, I saw the support layer. The nearest liquidity is here, so I think it should reject here, but I did not trade this. You understand? Because it doesn't give me the confirmation that I need here. I know that this aggressive move is tanking over here. It's gonna be crazy, so I step out from that. I did not force trade. You either give me the confirmation that I need than me getting so hunger to place a trade. So that is the number one reason I've already learned, because that make me blow a lot of accounts. A lot. There's always an opportunity. So it just matters about your patience and letting your A plus setup play out, and the quality over quantity. Yeah, so I did not take this trade, though it is a good buy, but me taking it aggressive, let's imagine me taking this trade here. My essay is always 100 miles on good, so it's gonna be like essay stop loss out. So I just avoided that, and I leave it up to the next day again, checking if I have any continuation. So me knowing this zone is a strong zone that the market is broken out, I went down to the 1 hour. So yeah, I also check what am I having. Wait, let me check on the 4 hour. So I see that market is already rejecting to a support level here. So I believe that I should have a continuation of me getting by, since it has already this zone has already closed above in the 1 hour. It closed above this one. So I suggest that I will be having continuation over here. You know, sometimes if you have your um, refinement, because in this case now you can see that it is weak. You used to close above, but if you went down to the 30 minutes, went down to the 15 minutes, went down to the 5 minutes, I'm just showing this out because normal what we usually use is for it to close above body. So only the 5 minutes you close above with body, but it is still risky, which is higher time frame is more powerful. But why I suggest taking that trade is because I see that it has already closed within body. That's why it's good to use the line chart sometimes. So I use the body closure since it's already opposed the body. I see that that selling doesn't have too much momentum to tank the market down, which it has broke this support level, this resistance level that is stronger in the higher time frame, 4 hour and daily time frame. So I suggest we should have bullish move from there. So yeah, that is the reason why. And I went down to the 1 hour and I found this support level here. No much refinement on this. I found the support level here, and my confirmation here as well, the sweep and everything. So I went down to 30 minutes again because I'll make sure I get to each time frame that I use. So went down to the 30 minutes, so that is a other block body, so that is a good one for me. Went down to the 15 minutes and I saw that it is a body, we can't use this, so we are using this. So there is no much refinement. I already know that that is the last bus stop we are gonna use. We won't go down from that. So I saw that it is a good order block. That is why I go aggressively, go direct once it is coming down, and it gives me a good confirmation. That's why I like it. From here that I already see the trade, I already take this as my liquidity. So it came down and creates an engineer liquidity here. Some people might have hurry and take trade from here based on you don't want to tap, you want to leave, but I understand that this is just an engineer liquidity, so to make it general, to make it easier. So that is why I'm so sure about this setup, and I have patience to wait for it to go and come and clear, then tap my entry and boom. So I also share this trade on the Telegram, and normal from here they already thought the trade has already left. So I also make that post on Telegram that same day that the trade has already left, but me coming back next day, it tap and boom. So normally I pause my accounts. I don't want to trade anything. Since I've already blew a lot of accounts this recently, I just say I should pause and wait for a moment. You understand? So you chasing every time, sometimes you just have to give it time, step back, wash out and come back. So let's see how this new week is gonna be. Market is already out because right now it is like 3 to 4 a.m. that I'm making this video Monday. So I just make sure I have to make this because it is important. So going to, I think we are done with SAUSD. There is no more trade, though I should have had a continuation here, but I know that this doesn't give me what exactly that I need. It doesn't give me the much confirmation, but it break through everything. But I'm expecting Monday to give me the exact confirmation that I need. We'll talk about the market's outlook for the next week, but first let's done with the weekend breakdown. So for USD/JPY, first I'm going to the daily time frame because I think we have. So in USD/JPY, I think we have 2 trades in USD/JPY for last week. Like I said, I will be starting from last 2 weeks. I think it is more than 2 trades. I will be starting for last 2 weeks for our trade breakdown. So there's nothing much. I already know that this trade is still in a bullish trend since market haven't come here yet. I'm still waiting for it to come to this sell zone. So for me to know that this is a SBR, for me to know that if the reaction it will give me, if markets can be selling from there. So this can just stand as a liquidity like an engineer. So this is a daily time frame that will take a lot of time. Yeah, so I already know that this is the buying the bullish trend is staying on. So what I just do is me going to the 4 hour. You can notice here, I notice the storyline here, but this pattern I did not take them. Yeah, you can notice here the QM, it's respected it. We also have the RBS here, it's expected it. This can stand as your liquidity or so, that kind of stuff. So market has been respected in everything, but this one here as well. So I already know that we are seeing in the bullish. I think this trade, one of my colleagues take this trade here. So I think he took this trade here, but I did not take it. So I'm also expecting market to come here, since this here can stand as my liquidity. If you can notice, it doesn't tap. See that tiny candle that come out there? If you went down to the lower time frame, you will notice that that is the liquidity. For you to understand, this is my support level here. So that is for market outlook. So what did I do? Since I already understand that the market is in bullish trend, I just said I should follow the trend and let me see if I will have a continuation. So for this year, I went down to the 1 hour. I know that there is a support here, but the confirmation is not that valid, so it does not close above this. I think this is for the news. So sometimes I notice that you see this kind of move, it doesn't count. You understand? Like the news move, you can just notice a spike, so it doesn't count. So what I usually mark is here to that close candle. You understand? So I'm not waiting for it to broke here. This can stand as my take profit, it is all the stuff, but I know that market has broken this recent high, so that is why I suggest I should find buy here. So I think here again, what happened to me is much of refinement. Yeah, so not that it's painful that I missed those trades, but at least for me taking note that what I have to do and correct. I think this trade I did not take it. I did not take this trade. So what I have to do, I went down to the 30 minutes, since we have already confirmed that yes, I have a storyline here, that is a support level here. So I went down to the 30 minutes. To refine the entry. I see that it's still giving me a sign for a support level here. I'm just ignoring it, because if I have taken input this one, so is a miss, but if was the 1 hour, the 1 hour support level, it should have been a good trade placing your entry here. So I'm just ignoring, going down to the 15 minutes. And 5. This is the stress that I go through every time when refining my trade, to make sure the decision that I take is definitely worth it. So I went down to the 5 minutes and I saw that I have a support level here. Yeah. So this, I think it will be a 3-minute abyss, so that might be an QM. So we have a support level there, and this candle do not touch it, which is fresh zone. So that is why I put my entry there, and this I take it as an engineer liquidity. Open market should come here and tap it, but I think there was a news of that deal that make this market to spike directly from here. But if I have taken quick attention, I should already start from here to make this continuation, while the market has already rejects from this 1 hour, support level here. So I should already making continuation from here once after that news will drop. So after that, I saw that here the market has already broke through, which is broken the target that I want to place my TP before. So now I confirm that okay, now we are already in a bullish one. Now let me find continuation. So I went down to the lower time frame. I already know that that zone is an 1 hour order block here. So I saw that it is a 1 hour order block. I just don't want to take it in a normal zone. So I suggest that I still want to refine the entry. I go down to the 15 minute again to make sure my entry is valid. So that's why I have this order block with the body. So that's why I know that this is the right place for me taking my trade. Even though you went down to the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you won't find any other zone. That is the closest one that is better for you taking your decision. So this is it. It's even clearer more. So that is why I take this trade, and it is easier. And you should understand that I did not take this trade just placing the TP randomly. I know that this shouldn't have been a problem anymore, so I decided to put my TP here. But I did not use like why I should 3, those kind of stuff. My normal RR is why I should 5, so that's why I place it in why I should 5. Though this trade, it should have already been a loss if I did not close it over here. It should have already been a loss, because some people usually hold it waiting for market to spike up, because this is the zone I'm waiting for it as well for the sell reaction. So I close it over here. I step out over here because the TP also matters, not just your SL and your trade. Where you put your TP, where you put your SL also matters. So that is it for this trade. And moving on to the next day, these days I did not trade. I'm just waiting. Since because of this move, it makes me doubt my decision and everything, that this market has already given me this confirmation, so it should be skyrocketing, those kind of stuff. But you're not the father of the markets here, so you can make his decision no matter what, based on the fundamental and many other reasons as well. So after this, I decided to pause. And I believe we should have expected this zone as well, but I did not take it. I did not rush anything, just waiting for a good confirmation. So with this trade over here again, I see that going to the 4 hour, I know that there is a resistance over here, so, and there's a support broken over here. So I just decided to refine the entry by going to the lower time frame, which is it over here. So I don't want to take it directly from here. I want to know exact point to take my trade. That is why I went to the 30 minute again, and I found out that there is a support over here. If you went, you will see an order block, other stuff. So it has already broken over here and giving me the confirmation that I need. So that's why I decided to put my entry here, which is this support level, and take the trade here. Not only that, I also find the trade line to support it, because you are not only just using your zone, sometimes you can use Fibonacci, that is confluence, to add it up, those kind of stuff, to pack it off and give you more confidence that this zone is valid. So it is an A+, it is a good zone for you taking your trade, those kind of stuff, and make you relax as well. So I find my trade line and other reason as well. So I believe the market should come by, I think, New York session, which is 2, as you can see. So market come and tap the entry and boom. So after this, I already shared the trade as well in my S and Telegram as well. So after that, I'm now looking for another continuation here. I went down to 15 minutes. Went down to 15 minutes, and it has given me a confirmation over here, broken this zone. So the nearest zone that I'm watching out for is this open and close here. If you can see it, this open and close over here, and the trade line is in support since it has not broken. So that's why I went out to the 5 minute again. Went out to the 5 minute, and you can see we have the support here that is above the other block. So let me remove this. You can see it's above the other block. That's why I chose the trade, and I go ahead and take the trade. I don't take it on my challenge account or any of my account because I said that I pause for a while. Yeah, so a win is still a win. So yeah, sometimes it's good to just step out and at least know what is wrong and come back. So that is how I used to get this trade. And moving on, I saw that it has already broken this trade line, and I just have to pause and see what is going on, because I also have a trade in EUUSD that should have triggered with that trade, with that selling trade, but I missed it. After this liquidity, I missed it here, thought it would tap, same come again, missed it here. That is so painful because I have my confidence and everything that back this trade up. I just expect a touch and boom. So market have its own decision. We don't have anything to chase. So that is how I left that trade, and during these remaining days, I did not take any trade for the EUUSD because I don't see any good confirmation. Yeah. Even only this zone that I'm waiting for over here, it has not yet tapped. In this zone, though for this one I did not pay attention. This zone that I said I would be taking the trade, I did not pay attention. I did not pay attention to it, but even though the full confirmation it did not give me because it moved so aggressively. I can't just jump in with this kind of move like I explained in XAUUSD. So I can't just jump in this kind of move. I need a proper confirmation, and going to the lower time frame, going to the 5 minutes, going this end, you can't see any good confirmation because I usually suggest I have same pattern. So after I even broken this place, it did not give me what I want because I should have been expecting it to pull back at least 50%, it is other stuff, but that is why I did not pay much attention to it. And I think moving on to the next week, because it is currently rejecting from this resistance here, daily resistance. So for Monday is just to watch the market reaction, watch what Monday has for us, watch the direction that is selection, but I'm still expecting USD/JPY to tank up, yeah, to still go up for this zone over here, because looking the previous week and this new week rejection as well, you can notice it that bullish trend is still valid. This kind of rejection, obeying the support, each and every support, it is a dressing form. So I'm expecting it to stand by. So this might just be a trap. There are more traders taking trade this time around. That is good for them. That is around their system. Yeah. So I will just be expecting Monday to give me the direction and make me know what I'm going for the new week that is coming up. But I'm expecting bullish trend for the USD/JPY. So for EUUSD for last week, I already explained over here about this. This is the only trade I take for the last week. The only trade that I have for the last week, and it failed because I paused EUUSD for a while, just checking XAUSD and USD/JPY, because normally I use the USD/JPY and the EUUSD/JPY for like correlation and opposite direction, those kind of stuff here, for confirmation purpose. So if the EUUSD is buying, I'm expecting the USD/JPY to be selling. So that is why I doubted when USD/JPY already tap entry and start moving, why this man here is still playing. Yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah. For the USD, we missed the trade and we just have to go to the next day. Let me see what we have for the upcoming week. We'll be waiting for the Monday candle to suggest so that we know our direction. So for me, looking at things, this is a strong resistance point here that it has already been rejected from. So I just have to go to the 4-hour time frame. If you still look in that same daily, we still have same rejection over here. So we just have to go to the 4-hour time frame, and we have this, but it closed above. So now market has already broke the recent low, but for this it closes above. So what you should be expecting is not taking any trade for it. That's why I said I should be waiting for Monday to close so that I have my proper decision, because now him rejecting above this zone, which is this candle, should have been closing below, not above. So him rejecting above, this candle might still take off. So you might still go and see something like up until him giving a good confirmation and start the bearish trend, those kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's why it's good for you to have a good confirmation and know what you are doing. So it will be between Monday closes and Tuesday we came back with the clear eyes and the clear decision and go for the week. So this is for the Euro USD, though for 1 hour it might have closes below, yes, but you should note that 4 hours higher time frame usually has power more than the lower time frame. So the lower time frame cannot overpower the higher time frame no matter what. So you should always follow the higher time frame than the lower time frame. Yeah, so what I should just be expecting for is the Monday closes with a good confirmation. During this Monday, we can still see a candle closes down here, giving a good confirmation. So then you can now be looking for a good trade. You can now be looking for the SBRO, the good entry, using your confluence and everything, Fibonacci, etc., all those stuff. Yeah, so that is just it. But the best part for me, I'll be waiting for Monday candle. With that, you should give me a good outlook and a good clear view for me, seeing a good rejection and everything, not just chasing by Monday. Yeah, so that is just it that I have for USD and Euro USD. For SAU USD, I can go to the daily time frame first, since we know that this trade is already at bullish run. So we went to the daily time frame place. Then we know that we have a storyline here, it was already rejection. So same thing for the SAUSD. I will still be waiting for the Monday to close. Yeah, for some people they might have been making this right now from this support level because this is a good trade. Yeah, this support level is really valid because this momentum is sick. So you can go to the 4 hours after that. So you can see this is an older block, so you can use this as a liquidity, this kind of stuff. Going to the 30 minutes, 15 minutes for a good confirmation. So all this will be created in Monday. So I should be expecting like something like this, having a good entry and yeah, those stuff. So we should be waiting for that. So that is just it that I have for this trip at the moment. We'll be looking to Monday decision, Monday review, then Tuesday down the week decision making. So that is just it that I have for my weekend trade breakdown and market outlook. You can join the Telegram community and the X page as well. You can follow me there, both my TikTok for an update and upon my trade breakdown and everything as well. I also drop updates there, drop about the fundamental, drop anything about trades and my lifestyle as well. So you can see it there, and we are just meant for growth. So that is just it. You can follow me in the X page and our social media. Thank you. So as you can notice as well, risk management really play a very vital role in your trading journey. So that is why you really need to capitalize and know what you are doing. Imagine me taking all these 4 take profits in my account. It's already been a bounce back. So but I just suggest staying out and taking those trades with less pressure. So you can understand, you taking trade with less pressure, not to really focus on making money, trying to bounce back too early. You can notice your week might go well. So I think most of the trade that I've been taking is being too hurry, like chasing the market back to back, those kind of stuff. So I just think hopefully moving on, we learn from my mistake and also make it a better one moving on. So that is just it that I have for everyone, and thank you all for watching, and subscribe to this channel for more if you like videos like this. And I thank everyone. Join my Telegram as well, and so for any updates. Also wishing you a profitable week ahead. We'll be catching you in the next video. Thank you. Peace.